right, it is important to remember that we have the power to control the narrative. You see what I did there?
Yeah.
We have the power to control the narrative, right? It doesn't have to mean anything we don't say it means. We decide that, right? We don't have to be told what it means or accept what somebody else says it means.
Yeah.
Yeah, word, sound, power, we can define that, right? And that is what we have to do. You know, but even in European culture, we have to understand as well that black has not always been a negative. You know, it symbolized and still symbolizes strength, power, elegance, mystery, sophistication, all of these things in European culture.
Yeah.
Right? That's a given. So again, attaching it to a negative is a biased way of looking at it because it's not all that, even in this culture, in this language. Even given that video we just looked at, right? Again, strength, power, elegance, mystery, sophistication, I would argue beauty to a degree.
Environment, it could be nice to what you dress, your car.
All of these things,
all those
slickness,
things. Yeah. But if
stylized.
it's your,
And beauty, you know, women, and we're talking about that tall, dark, and handsome.
Tall, dark, that's
one
true.
way of looking at it is just wrong, and again, it's just we've been conditioned to see it. We've been conditioned to see the negative only side of it.
Yeah.
In Hindu culture, Krishna means black.
Perfect black.
Perfect black, right?
Perfect.
And it did in Chem as well. I can't remember who, but I'll get there. Perfect black, right? In Kemet, we just spoke about that earlier.
Yeah.
Chem refers to black, right? That was titled Black, the Black Land. People will argue about that. That bro that we saw the video of earlier,
Yeah.
he will break that down, why that really is referring to the people, whatever you want to believe. But blackness to them was never a negative thing. It referred to rebirth. It referred to, for example, it represented the process of regeneration, which was associated with Osiris, right, who was also depicted as black or green, because they saw them as interchangeable in representing regeneration, rebirth, renewal.
Yeah.
You understand? That's what black represented to them, right? For them, red was the color of evil.
Yeah.
That's it. Red was evil as far as they was concerned,
Yeah.
right? So black was the great thing, regeneration, red was evil. That's it. You can decide what this stuff means. That's
Which
what
is
we
what
got to
you
remember.
said originally as
Yeah.
well. That's what you said.
That's what we got to remember about this stuff, right? And in today, African cultures, black symbolizes spiritual energy, right? Because it's linked to the unseen realm, right? Which is it's a physics thing as well. I'll get there too, but it's directly linked to the unseen realm, which we all know, black people, very spiritual. Some of the most religious people on the planet right now. We've always been spiritual. Every tribe is basically a different spiritual system,
Yeah.
right? It literally, right? So that aspect, if anything that symbolizes that aspect, is a good thing, a powerful thing, an important thing. And that's what it represents to us. You know what I mean? The unseen realm and unmanifested potential. It is the color that is supposed to represent all that could be. All that could be. Because from the dark came the light, right? In the dark is where we all start, in the womb of our mum, right? There's no light. In the dark is where the seed grows. Right? It only sees the light after it's already become alive and started to change, and then it sees light. That's way after the fact. Darkness was its first home, right? We all live in space with dark. So there's no reason to see objectively as negative, is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
Some cultures don't see it as negative.
No reason,
There's no reason.
apart from the oppression that we experience.
No, but this is objectively. That's why I said objective. There's no reason to see it objectively, because if we look at objective reality, it is a source of many things. Nothing negative. Now you're talking about something that somebody else has imposed on it.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother thing.
Not on
right?
the color, but if we're gonna say people, then there is a reason to want to self-identify in a specific way against your oppressor.
Yeah,
that's why I think it was important in the last section to mention that there are bits in modern culture where black became common usage for us
as
opposition to what is white.
I'm with you. I agree with that. But the point I'm trying to make now is on the foundation of objective reality. It's what we say it is. Because objectively, there's nothing negative there.
Power is the value we place in it.
Exactly. Because objectively, there's nothing negative there.
Yeah.
So after that, we can dress up. People dress up this way.
And
people
all of
dress
us
up that
came
way.
out of the darkness.
And all of us came out of the darkness. So objectively, the planet is flying around in some place that says dark, apparently, right? Objectively, we can't complain or say anything bad about it. So anything after that is what we have decided for many different reasons. Some cultures, I'm pointing out positives, but there are cultures that say negatives too. But I get that just makes the point. People are just making it up as they go along for whatever reason, whatever experience, right or wrong. Just make it up, and that's what we have the power to do. So we have no objective right to
Yeah.
say it is this or it is that. It is what we say it is.